Oh, we're gonna touch a real nerve here. Next topic on the table.
Okay, this guy keeps getting in trouble. Shohei Ohtani.
So who do you believe? Who do you blame? We're talking about Ohtani, and we're talking about his agent, Nez Balolo. Huge question mark. We've had a lengthy conversation about Ohtani and his personal aid, IP Mizuhara, the $17 million missing money, gambling addictions, theft, identity theft. Mizuhara, by the way, is in a penitentiary in Pennsylvania and is going to be deported out of here to Japan as soon as his 3.5-year prison sentence is over. Ohtani was of the opinion, I did not know. Now we have another incident. Ohtani, through his agent, did a marketing deal with a rich consortium of land developers on the Big Island of Hawaii to build $7 million mansions to be sold, and Ohtani was going to be the front marketing piece. Massive lawsuit on Wednesday filed against Ohtani and against the agent by the two guys that created this consortium to build this $240 million project on the Big Island. And they say that Balolo, the agent of the player, led a drive to get the two guys who created this thing evicted, removed from the operation. And it's cost them a ton of money. And so they have filed a massive lawsuit against the agent and against Ohtani. Ohtani has not addressed it whatsoever. Balolo has not addressed it whatsoever. But they're burning questions. What is the responsibility of the agent? This agent said he knew nothing about the Mizuhara bank fraud and the $17 million in missing money. This agent has refused to respond to this piece of litigation in Hawaii. He's hired by CAA, Creative Arts Agency, which represents a ton of ball players and a ton of entertainers. So what do you believe? So Ohtani, an innocent victim of everything his agent's doing? What's the responsibility of the superstar player who has such a sterling reputation? What's his responsibility to ferret out who is representing him and what they stand for? Because now we've had two significant issues involving him personally in a 6-month span. Nobody's implicated Ohtani in anything wrongdoing with Mizuhara except the fact he didn't pay attention. And Ohtani's not talked about this, but he was the front man and he met with these people. It's an amazing story. So now we've had two major crisis incidents with the superstar in a 6-month span. So do you no longer trust Ohtani in decision-making, or just not trust the agent, what he represents? Because he's been the point man for everything Ohtani's done in business, in baseball, and in marketing. Ohtani, by the way, gets over $100 million in sponsorships and endorsements per year, aside from his baseball salary, because that guy's his point man. So, John, what do you believe is fact? What do you believe is fiction?
Well, a couple of things. First of all, it's like fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice, shame on you, right? So we were willing, some of us were willing to take a little bit of a benefit of the doubt with the Ippei Mizuhara crisis and if Ohtani was in the gambling. But now this is another case. So is Ohtani just naive? Is he too trusting in these business people, which are really sound like scammers? Is he putting too much trust into other people? This is crazy. I mean, it's now making Ohtani's character is now in question.
He's consumed with baseball, and maybe he has to be consumed with baseball, being a 2-position player, and is consumed with raising a family. Is he not paying any attention to his business side of his life, which includes an enormous amount of revenue streams coming in? And what's it say about the agent?
Yeah, it is curious. Now, you said, I don't know, maybe you misspoke, but I thought I heard you say that the agent didn't know about the Ippei Mizuhara gambling. I mean, the whole world knew about that.
Well, that was after the fact.
Oh, he didn't know about it as it was going on.
Supposedly. He didn't know about the transfer of money. Since when do agents are not aware of what's going on with a player's bank accounts?
Well, they probably aren't keeping track of the bank statement and all the transfers. Like, Mizuhara was in there every day.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's a little bit of a different thing, but I don't know. I'm now kind of getting suspicious because, Ohtani presents this smiling face. Everybody likes me. I've got a cute dog and a beautiful wife and I'm the superstar, but he keeps getting into the muck here. So it's almost like there's Is there like a second, he has a whole second life? And it makes me wonder, why in the hell is he putting his name on a housing development in the Big Island? I mean, it seems like obviously money talks, but that's just an unnecessary distraction during the baseball season.
Marketing, revenue stream.
Yeah.
The name sells. The Hawaiian Consortium on the Big Island did a contract where he gets paid, and they're sales pitching all those rich people in Japan come buy a $7 million mansion on the Big Island. Part of this relationship, Ohtani, by the way, is going to live there in the offseason.
The Ohtani mansions. Yeah, you'll be his best friend, his neighbor. Go play pickleball with Ohtani.
It's just an absolute, to me, it's an absolutely stunning story. This has happened second time in 6 months. You got an opinion, feel free. Join us. Fans Forum chat box is open.